Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Creatnprocess. In today's video, we'll look at how you can see these amazing graphic design concepts using Adobe Illustrator. We'll be creating out this design using transform option. We'll be using basic shapes and create out some amazing design concepts similar to this. As you can see, we have used a circle and we have created out this basic design using transform option and applied some grading to it and created this amazing design. So to create this design, let's begin the designing process. So first, before that, let's understand the concept of how you can use transform option to various shapes and sizes. So I'll use a rectangle tool, let's say a rectangle tool, and select create a small square, something like that. Now to create this design, we'll select the shape and we'll go to effect, transform, and here is the transform option. Select that transform option and you get this attribute panel. Very simple. Now over here we'll be using few options: scale, move, rotate, and this number of copies. So let's increase the copies first, and let's give some like horizontal scaling, something like 108 or maybe 108, similar to that. And let's say increase it, and we'll rotate it to around maybe 8 degree, right? Maybe 5 degrees. So as you can see, we get that nice interesting design, and you can increase this like a number of copies according to your requirement, something like that. And you can just reduce the size as well. Let's say you want 106 by 106. So here you can decide, and the angle as well, and the number of copies. And once you're happy with your design, click OK, and here we go. And if you feel like the rotation is too much, you can go to appearance and go to transform again, and you can just tweak it. So let's reduce this rotation to this much and click OK, and you can just play around with the rotation as well, similar to this, something like this. Okay, and here we go. Now we can apply it to the oval as well. So you can just create an ellipse tool and create an oval, something like similar to this small one, and we'll go to effect, transform. So it's very simple. Let's increase the size 106 by 106 or maybe 108. Okay, so that's according to your artboard size. So you have to scale it around 108 and by 108, similar to that, and we'll increase the angle. And before that, let's increase the number of copies. Yes, and let's rotate it, so you get that nice interesting rotation over there. So make sure it's inside, not like over here it's getting out. So make sure it's not going out, the rotation is inside, and you can increase the number of copies, similar to that. And here we go, we get that nice oval design shape with a number of copies that's going out, so it looks amazing. Now you want to apply to a polygon, so let's select the polygon. It should be have 6 sides. Click OK, and here we go, we got that nice polygon. Adjust the size and place it around here. Now select this polygon shape, and we'll go to effect, distort, and transform, and select transform. Now under transform effect, we'll play around with the attributes similar to that. So I'll just increase number of copies first, around let's say 15 or 16, number of rotation, and that's increase the size, so a little bit around 108 by 108. Okay, and the rotation adjusted according to your requirements. So you can rotate it on that side or anti-clockwise or clockwise, so it depends on you. I think this looks great. Okay, and I'll just increase the number of copies once and click OK. So here we go. Now to create this triangle with a gradient look, it's the same steps. Select the polygon tool. Yes, click on it, set the number of size to 3 for triangle. Okay, increase the size. Okay, and apply transform option. So I'll go to effect, distort, transform option. So it's very simple, and we'll do the same step, but for now we want this design inside the triangle. So so we'll just reduce the size inward around, let's say 90. Okay, around 90. In the same way inside around 90, and increase number of copies this much, and you can just move around. You can just move this center point to this side a little bit downward, and just rotate it similar to this. So we can rotate this side or that side. So let's say rotate this side, and make sure it doesn't go outside of the lines. So if you do like this, it goes out, so it's not looking great. So we have to reduce it and make sure it's inside it. And if you want to move around, you can just move around this triangle inside using the move option. and that way you get this nice interesting look. And once you're done, okay, once you're done with this, click OK. And to apply gradient color, you can just go here and select the stroke and then go to gradient here, and under gradient you can just play around with the gradient colors. So double click and choose blue color, okay, and this one choose this magenta pink color, and you can adjust the color adjustments here, okay, and do the same for the other. Here you can just make it low, nice color, and just adjust the slider just to make sure the blue color covers most of the area, and just move the rotation angle. So just set some angles to control the gradient movement, so you can see it's moving around like this. So we want this magenta color concentrated at this corner, and here we go, we got a nice effect. Now as you can see, applying a transform option to any shape is very simple, and you can get some amazing cool designs simple as is this, and it looks amazing. Now what about you want to create something like this, and this looks very complex, very like detailed, and it looks difficult, but let me tell you, this is very easy to create. The first thing I'm gonna do is to create a shape something like this, and to create this you can get it very easy using this ellipse tool. So I select the ellipse tool and draw the circle. Okay, now let's apply transform, show effect, distort and transform, and I'll just create a duplicate first, okay, and we'll just make a rotation and scaling something, not scaling, we'll just apply move option, so 100 and okay, 0 by this and that side. So as you can see, we got that nice -8 angle, and I'm controlling this movement around here with the move tool, just making sure it's on this right side, and you can increase or decrease the number of copies over here. So I'll just keep it around, let's say 16, and click OK. So got that nice look. If you want to adjust the size, you can just go to appearance and again and go to transform, and let's reduce the size a little bit on top one, yeah, like this, similar to this both a little bit, and 99, okay, and click OK. So here we go. So we got this nice design using the number of copies, using the transform option. Now so we got this nice design. Now let's create this. So before we create this, we'll apply a gradient color to this. So selecting the stroke color, apply gradient, and for this what we need to do is we'll select some color code. So as you can see, for this we have used this color gradient, green, dark blue and red. We'll do the same. So selecting that, I'll just pick a color from here with the eyedropper, and I'll show you all the color attributes I have applied. So what I have done is, our green color is this, yes, and this one I apply some green color with the color code 388348. We'll apply the blue color over here with this color code, and red color with this color code. So you can just copy these color codes and apply it. And what I have done is we have applied it, and we'll do adjustments later on. So first of all, apply the gradient. Now we'll just bring in here, okay, and let's increase the size a little bit, or maybe I'll just first expand it. So I'll go to object, expand appearance, okay, and here we get a shape similar to this, and make it a little bit larger by scaling it up. Now let's apply the transform option. So I'll go to effect, transform, restore and transform, right, and here is the magic. So we're going to do some simple steps, very simple, but you'll get an interesting looking design just by tweaking some little attributes over here. So let's do this. So first I'll just make a rotation around, let's increase the number of copies first and add a rotation. Okay, so we got that rotation over here and number of copies. Now we'll just do the movement. So we'll do the movement down like this, around, let's say 5 and -5. Okay, and this is the rotation. So you can see something like that. We can just move around, increase the number of copies to around, let's say 15, and let's play around with this value. So you can see you got that nice interesting look over here. I'll just add a little bit, or maybe something like that, and you can just play around with this value, something like that. So, and click OK. So here we go. Now if I increase the number of size, you can just scale it up, and you can get that more interesting look over there. So here we go, and you can further just tweak around with this value and you'll get a little bit different look, or maybe something a little bit challenging, increase or decrease the number of like copies. And here we go, we got this nice interesting design similar to this. And so here we go, we have created this nice amazing designs using transform option and applied gradient to it. So now let's do some adjustment with the gradient color. So I'll just go over here, gradient, okay, and let's do some adjustment. So over here, let's move around. So we need a green over here, and then so we'll use the angle, as you can see, and just move around with the angle. So see, blue, green. So we need a green over here and darker on the center, this reddish tone on the center, so you get that nice look over here. And here's the final design. So this is how you can create some amazing design concepts using transform option and basic shapes. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll create out more amazing graphic design concepts using various other attributes from Illustrator, or you can be using Illustrator Photoshop. So don't forget to check out our next tutorial coming up. And if you want more updates on design, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.